Welcome to PIMplify. When running an e-commerce business, your product data is your most important sales channel. PIMplify takes your raw supplier data and automatically enriches it in seconds, saving you up to 95% of your time while delivering measurable conversion lifts, lower return rates, and higher Google rankings. Let's look at 3 concrete examples of what PIMplify does in practice. The first example is copywriting optimization. On the left, you see typical dry supplier data for a Burton Custom X snowboard. A few bullets, no buying hooks, and 0 emotion. On the right, you see what PIMplify generates automatically. PIMplify writes an engaging HTML description with a strong hook, a cozy sentence about powder day smiles and thawing out with hot cocoa by the fire, combined with precise specs, weight in grams, and 4 FAQ items at the bottom. And remember, this is just one example of a prompt template. With PIMplify, you have 100% freedom to configure your AI copywriter to match your exact tone of voice, length, or structure for any product category. Our second example is search filters and tags. Many online stores only have 1 or 2 basic tags like snowboard and Burton. That means when your shoppers search or filter by flex, terrain, or side cut radius, the product simply won't show up. PIMplify analyzes product copy and images to automatically extract essential attributes as clean atomic tags. Again, this is just one example. PIMplify can extract whatever faceted attributes, colors, materials, or sizing tags your shoppers search for in your specific niche. The third example is Google Ads feeds. If your product sits under a generic category like sporting goods, general, Google penalizes your campaign with higher cost per click, CPC, and lower visibility. PIMplify automatically maps your product one-to-one to Google's official Merchant Center taxonomy. This ensures maximum ad relevance and lower cost per click. As mentioned, these are just 3 examples out of endless possibilities with PIMplify. Whether you need to translate across 10 languages, build custom PIM structures, or enrich 60,000 products, PIMplify handles it in minutes. Let's jump straight into the live demo on our Shopify demo store. Now that we've seen those 3 key examples on the slides, let me switch over to our live system and show you how PIMplify operates in real time. Today, we'll take a look at how you can quickly automate and elevate the quality of your product data using AI without ever losing control over your data structure. Whether you receive raw supplier spreadsheets or manage data in an enterprise platform, PIMplify adapts 100% to your existing workflow. The most versatile starting point is working directly with files. You can upload any Excel sheet, CSV, or JSON file straight into PIMplify. PIMplify preserves your exact column structure one-to-one, allowing you to enrich copy, SEO, and specs before import. Best of all, if you know how to export and import product files, you can get started right today without waiting for IT to generate API keys or set up direct connections. And when you're ready for direct integration, PIMplify connects via API to over 90% of all web shops and PIM systems in the world, including Shopify, Struct PIM, Akeneo, PIMWorks, and InRiver. Products are fetched, enriched, and synced automatically back with 0 manual steps. Let's start by walking through the workflow and key configuration settings when setting up an enrichment run. First, we have the global guide. The global prompt serves as your master instruction for the AI. This is where you define universal rules for brand name, language, tone of voice, forbidden words, and guidelines. Next is temperature. We typically set this to 0.7, which hits the optimal sweet spot for e-commerce. It's creative enough for engaging sales copy, yet disciplined enough to follow factual instructions strictly. Then we have Google search grounding. Toggling this on enables Gemini to search the web automatically. You don't need an EIN or GTIN number. The AI finds the product online itself and pulls fresh specs. Our image context feature makes PIMplify multimodal. If your product file includes an image URL, the AI inspects the product image as visual context. It reads color, style, pattern, or fit directly from the image, useful both for richer descriptions and automatically populating search filters, tags, and categories. With reference files, you leverage context caching. If you upload, e.g., a text file containing Google's official Merchant Center product categories, PIMplify stores the document in AI memory. This provides two huge advantages. You typically save around 90% on token costs on large runs, and you eliminate hallucinations because the AI stays completely anchored in your official reference document. Finally, you select your context fields. Here you choose exactly which columns in your file, such as title, SKU, or material, the AI should read. This ensures the AI fully understands the product before optimization begins. Once we've selected what the AI should read, we choose what the AI should write or optimize. Let me show a concrete example where we want to generate a new, compelling product description. We select the description field. Next to each field, we can assign a specific field guide. For example, I'll type, write an engaging product description in English. Start with a strong two-line hook, 3 key benefits, and conclude with a specs list in clean HTML. Or I can select one of my saved prompts. Notice that it's here in the field guide where you define formatting requirements like HTML tags, H2, P, UL, or Markdown. The global guide governs overall brand and tone, while the field guide governs exact structure and formatting. This gives you 100% consistent quality across all your fields. Before launching a full batch job, we click Preview. The Preview feature lets us quality check and fine-tune our prompts on a single product in real time. As you can see, the AI transformed raw input data into a structured, polished HTML description. The beauty of PIMplify is that you're never locked into a rigid template. You can create, enrich, transform, or optimize any field or data point you can imagine. Write new copy, translate to any language preserving tone of voice, or extract attributes and filters. You can also change brand style from dry B2B to engaging B2C, generate SEO metadata, and build HTML elements. Whether enriching 10 or 50,000 products, you shape the process precisely to your needs. Now let's look at the engine powering it all, our prompt library and the PIMP tool. You don't need to be an expert prompt engineer to get incredible results with PIMplify. Inside the library, you'll find our built-in AI assistant, the PIMP, prompt improvement tool. Simply type your basic idea in plain language, e.g., I'd like to add a fun, cozy sentence or two into the description that brings a smile to people's faces. When you click Optimize, the PIMP turns your idea into a pro system prompt. One of our greatest strengths is modularizing and chaining your prompts together. One prompt for content, one prompt for tone of voice, and one prompt for structure and formatting. This way, you reuse your tone of voice prompt across all products seamlessly. Finally, let's see how smoothly everything works directly against a live shop like Shopify. With our Shopify connector, you don't even need to manually export or upload files. PIMplify can connect to over 90% of all web shops and PIM systems on the market. And if we don't already have a connector for your system, we will build it for you at no extra charge. Our precision filter lets you select exact products to enrich by tags, vendor, or update date. Once you've selected your products, hit Run, and PIMplify syncs data directly back. That covers the primary workflow in PIMplify. Whether running via connectors, PIM export, or raw supplier sheets, you get total control and massive time savings. And best of all, PIMplify is extremely cost-effective. We charge 0% markup on AI tokens. One of Denmark's largest retailers, Enrich, with 60,000 plus products, uses PIMplify daily for under $30 a month. Try PIMplify today at PIMplify.com. Thanks for watching.